Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Anne. This will be the very first video I upload on my channel. I'm creating this channel because I just want to see the progress of this place. I bought an old motel room. I mean, it's been permanent residence for a while, but there's still a lot of motel features. I wish I had started, uploading videos from day one. I did take videos of things that I have been doing, so maybe I'll try to clip them into these, new videos now that I've finally started my channel. So Eddie is my cat. He has moved in here with me. He goes with me wherever I go since I've had him the last 3 years, I think. He's the cutest. Everyone loves him because he's just a people cat. He thinks he's a human. He really doesn't like other animals. So the reason I bought this place is because it's all I could afford in Brisbane, guys. I was never a city person. I came here for uni, decided it wasn't for me, but then I fell in love with the city and I wanted to stay. This is, the most affordable thing that I could possibly purchase with the money that I'd saved throughout my life. But I've always been fascinated with tiny houses, and I like to think I'm creative. So living in a small space like this has forced me to be creative, which I love. And I love renovating. I purchased properties, to invest in the past, and cosmetically renovating them has always been exciting for me. So I get to have all those old feelings back now that I get to do it to my own place here. But don't mind the mess, guys. It literally is a renovation mess. Everything you see is not going to be where it is, if that makes any sense. I think we've been here for just under a week. I did make videos of things that I have been working on, so I'll try to include them as I'm talking about certain things so you can see what it used to look like and how it got to where it is now. And if you really want to see what it's going to end up looking like, follow my journey, guys. I've actually done up so many investment properties in the past. I really wish I had followed those journeys, especially my very first house. That was probably the biggest changes I've ever done to that place. But this is just as exciting because it's a lot smaller to work with, and I have big plans. I've got tradies coming through the next couple of weeks, I reckon. Hopefully they can get in that quick. I know the aircon guy's coming on Wednesday. Maybe you can meet him. He's really nice. My mate's a plumber. He'll be coming tomorrow. But I say that, by the time I upload these videos, it might be a few days apart or whatever. But yeah, Luke, he's really cool. I don't think he's camera shy. You can meet him too. I love having tradie friends, guys. It's just, mates rates. Favor for a favor. Favor for a box of beer. I decided that I want to live in a small space because it's going to give me like way more time freedom, and I can get to work towards my financial freedom. I'm not, wasting so many hours working to pay off a house that I'm hardly home in and it's too big to clean. I mean, I've been single for so long. It's just been me and my cat. But, I don't need a big place. I'm sick of mowing lawns. I'm sick of cleaning a 3-bedroom house as well anyway. And in a way, I finally get to have my tiny house that I've wanted for so many years. It's just not on wheels, but it's still just as exciting. I'll end this video with, the videos that I took of this place when I first moved in. So you can kind of see what it was before I started doing what I've been doing. Actually, I'll quickly show you what I've been doing today because I've got to get this finished before I go to work soon. So I took down all the original blinds and curtains, and I've taped everything up, given a fresh coat of trim paint, but I believe it will need 2 coats. I'm hoping I can get the second coat on before I head off to work, but I don't know, maybe I won't. I don't want Eddie to sit in the smell of wet paint either. I put on that privacy film the other day, which has helped so much because that view is ugly. Maybe I'll quickly show you guys the view. It's pretty much just a car park full of clutter. Normally you can see sandbags and all sorts of shit there that some of the neighbours have put out there to stop other people from parking in certain spots. And once everything is set up, I'll likely be doing some creative stuff like my crafts here, because it's like a desk and I really don't want people to be seeing me either. I also added the privacy film to that glass door, and the one beside it, there's Eddie. I put that baby gate there for him yesterday. I'll show you guys outside in another video. But just to catch you up, what I've been up to, I left a gap at the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see it from there, because Eddie likes to look outside, and I did that for him. He loves being able to see what's going on. The first time I did it, I didn't follow instructions, and it was so bad. Air bubbles and wrinkles everywhere. Follow instructions, guys. What are you doing there, Fatty? You want to say hello to everyone? Everyone loves Eddie. Most of the neighbours here, they're just fallen in love with you, Eddie. I think I have friends here because of Eddie. I put him out here with a tie and everybody wants to come and talk to us. Isn't that right, Fatty? I put these lizards up yesterday as well, and I love it because from the inside, it looks like I have lizards crawling up my door. Sorry, Eddie. Do you want to come in? It doesn't smell like paint anymore. You want to come in? If I didn't have the privacy film on the door and that, you know, the glass bit next to it here, I'd be able to see the neighbours really clear and they'd be able to see me, especially at night time. But yeah, just as obvious during the day probably, the glass is just hides nothing. It doesn't hide any of this renovation mess either. So now I can sit in here in my mess and nobody has to fucking put up with it. By the way, if you don't like swearing, maybe don't follow me. Sometimes it slips out, guys. You're going back outside, Eddie? This rope is here because I normally tie Eddie on here, but since I put that up and sort of cat-proofed it, again, I'll show you another day. He's not too bad. He can jump that side. I have to figure out what to do on that side, but we will work it out. Anyway, I'm going to end this video with a video of how this place looked like only a few days ago when we first got the key. Didn't we, Eddie? And then in the next video, maybe I'll show you guys what I've been doing outside and just keep updating what I've been up to, because as I said, I want to follow my own journey as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.